So far in the lesson, one word has been coming up, and that word is gene. What exactly is a gene? When you take the cell of an animal, we have a part we call the nucleus. The nucleus contains the genetic materials. The nucleus contains the genetic material. Okay. Now, when you go into the nucleus, there are X-shaped structures. When you view the nucleus under an electronic microscope, there are X-shaped structures, which we call the chromosomes. Okay. There are X-shaped structures in the nucleus, which we call the chromosome. So a chromosome is just an X-shaped structure in the nucleus. Now, the arms are made up of long coils of DNA. Long coils of DNA. So what is DNA then? A DNA is a molecule which contains genes. The DNA is a molecule which contains genes. It is shaped like a double helix. It is made up of two strands. Okay, and these strands are in a spiral manner. That is why we say it is like a double helix. A DNA is a molecule which contains genes. So that means when you take the DNA molecule, genes are found on the DNA molecule. So here you can see the genes. You can mark certain parts of the DNA, and then you're going to get the genes. Now let me compare this to a garden. Now, in the nucleus, you find the chromosomes. Okay. In the garden, you find a particular plant, let's say an apple tree. Okay, so the apple tree becomes our chromosome. On the apple tree, you find fruits. The fruits, in this sense, is our DNA. Inside the fruits, you are going to get seeds. And then in this case, the seed is our gene. So in the nucleus, or in our garden, we find the chromosome, or our apple plant. The chromosome is made up of DNA. Okay, the apple tree is made up of fruits. Inside the fruits, you are going to find seeds. On the DNA, you're going to find genes.